I went through a lot of stuff, and people want to know, what happened. And I'll be honest with you, the first thing that I realized the day after The Tonight Show ended for me and it was over, the first thing I realized is that I have no real marketable skills. Seriously, when you think about it, I spent 17 years doing a very specific job and honing very specific skills for this one particular job to the exclusion of everything else. And then overnight, gone, over. And you can imagine me going into the unemployment office and talking to the guy there and saying, I want a job. And he's like, okay, Mr. Blaze. What is it you do? And I'm like, what do I do? Check this out. Sir, I want you to match my previous salary. I got shot. Because there aren't a lot of jobs like this, So then that video we showed up front, it's kind of true. I had a lot of time to wander around and eat and reflect. That was the big thing. I had a lot of time to reflect. And what I learned, ladies and gentlemen, is that I never want time to reflect ever again. It's horrible. Never reflect on your life. That's my message to you guys. If you're angry about something or upset or frustrated, don't express it, push it further down. And then one day take it out on your children. That's what's made this country great. That's right. And I get, like I said, I get so many questions. The biggest question I get, and I can be anywhere. I can be in a bank, I can be, going into a 7-Eleven, whatever, and people come up to me and they say, hey man, this is like if Cheech and Chong come up to me. Hey man, how's your mind, man? How's your mental state? And a lot of people wonder that, because what I went through, a lot of people have lost jobs, but it happens privately. What happened to me happened so publicly. So, to be honest, I had to go through a lot of issues. I had to work through them. I went and saw a therapist. And the therapist explained to me that I was mourning a loss. That's what the therapist said. And she said that people that are mourning a loss have to work through the 5 stages of grieving. And this is steps like depression and acceptance, so you have to go through all 5 to get well. And she said for late-night talk show hosts, there are 8 distinct stages of grieving that you have to work through. And every talk show host who's lost their gig has had to work through these 8 stages. It's a fact. It's in the New England Journal of Medicine. The first stage of grieving the loss of your talk show is denial. And it's such an important step, I put it in giant writing up there. I had really bad denial. For 6 weeks after I lost The Tonight Show, I thought I was still on television. Yes, and I'd finished making love to my wife and I'd turn to a camera that wasn't there and say, stay tuned for Carson Daly. And then he'd show up. He's a very caring lover. We'll talk about that later. Stage 2, blame myself. I didn't spend a lot of time on this stage, ladies and gentlemen, because what the hell did I do? I was just standing around, I didn't do anything. I'm gonna blame myself. Screw this stage, I moved on to stage 3. Blame everyone else around me. Yes, 5 kids. Historical figures, I didn't care. And that leads right into stage 4, anger. I was so freaking angry, I was mad. Now, you can imagine, okay, you'd be mad, but here's the interesting thing. I wasn't just mad that I didn't have a television show anymore. I was mad that I didn't have a show, and other people still had a show. That freaked me out. That made me crazy. Not just that I don't have one, but all of them have shows. Now, I don't want to be petty and name names, but what I will do is show you pictures of these people as I name their names. It's just clearer. It's more specific. Kim Kardashian has a television show. Not Conan, Kim Kardashian. Snooki has a television show. Well, you know what? She doesn't care. She's got her microphone, her miniskirt. I don't know where she is in that photo. On the Animal Planet, this group of meerkats has a television show. And to be perfectly, don't boo them. They are very good. They sing barbershop harmonies. So Except the one on the far left sucks. Look at him, he knows he doesn't belong. He's like, oh, as good as it works. I really don't belong here. This guy covered in question marks has a television show, and I know it. Look at him laughing at me. Illusionist Chris Angel has a television show. Yeah! Yes, boo all you want, because guess what? That's his only trick. Staring at you through a rectangle he makes with his two hands. Check this out. Peekaboo! $800, please. There's a guy on television called the Cake Boss who just makes cakes. Don't you cheer the Cake Boss when I come into that crowd and fight you with my long legs. Because that's how I fight. All that guy does is making a cake with a giant whisk. Now that I can accept. Maybe he's okay. But here's what really pissed me off. There are two guys that just makes cakes. There's another guy called the Ace of Cakes. Look at the smirk on that douchebag. I'm sorry. Look at that guy. If you smirk like that, you better be a war hero or a heart surgeon or a guy that landed the first spaceship on Mars. And this guy's like, hey man, what do you do for a living? What do I do? I make cakes. It's pretty hard. You need flour. Unbelievable. Get his picture off. Let's look to stage 5. Paranoia. And bad part. I started hearing voices in my head. Strange voices saying, Daddy, we need food. And sir, you can't sleep on Hollywood Boulevard. And if you do sleep on Hollywood Boulevard, put your penis back in your pants. It's touching Ed Asner's star. Come on, guys. Raise your hand if you've done it. We've all done it. We've all done it, yeah. I tripped the guy raising his hand. He said, yeah, I didn't do it. You're a freak. Okay, oh yeah, all right. We just realized who I was. Carrot Top's pretty good tonight. Stage 6. We have a lot of young people here, so you may have been through stage 6. It is intense. 36 hours of Red Bull and Halo. Then my wife would peek in the room, honey, are you okay? Freak show. But I got very good at Halo, man. Yeah, I totally pwned Skater Beat 4. It was epic ownage. And no, I don't know what I just said. That was written for me by a 19-year-old. Say this, dude, it'll kill. I'm out of here, skateboard. Kicks out. Kicks out. Baggy shorts. Little weird beard. Contempt for authority. Well, you know who you are. Stage 7. Buying everything Amazon says I would also like. I bought a Twilight Team Edward thong. I'm wearing it now. It feels really good. Then there's that step, that final step, ladies and gentlemen, and this is crucial. This is the step where you get well. This is a step, I got out of bed, I look at myself in the mirror, I say, quit your whining, grow a pair, and get your ass to Sacramento, California, and that's what we're talking about. I'm here in Sacramento, addressing you people. And I don't even know which Kennedy I'm impersonating right now. This may be Mayor Quimby.